case study related to iron deficiency anemia and low ferritin. So I had a young lady come in, young mother, early 40s, thinking she's like perimenopausal or she needs to see a cardiologist because she's having chest pains and shortness of breath. Went to a football game with a family, had to have her husband basically carry her out because she didn't walk very well, just so fatigued and dizzy. And people are telling her it's hormones, thinking maybe she's got something with her heart. She can't go to work anymore. What is going on? And it seemed like this happened within about a 2-month time frame where she just slowly started going, whoa, energy is just going away. And of course, we checked her blood to see what's going on here. I sent a referral to the cardiologist because, man, yeah, her heart's doing some funky stuff. It's sounding, the rhythm's a little bit off. And she knows her heart rate is up mid-90s consistently, shortness of breath. And so we get the blood results back, and it showed probably what you're thinking, because I'm talking about iron deficiency anemia, that her hemoglobin was 9.5, her hematocrit was 32, MCV was low at 77, ferritin was 4, iron saturation was 4. This girl was missing out big time on her capacity to do life because of low iron. She, mom, working, very involved, and she basically been shut down. Now, lo and behold, we realize, hey, maybe your part is fine. Maybe you're not in perimenopause. Maybe you just don't have enough iron, and you don't have this nutrient necessary for all these enzymatic processes and for transferring oxygen, creating hemoglobin. You are not going to function well at all. And that was the case. And we put her on 2 capsules, or actually we put her on 3 capsules of blood vitality a day. And then I rechecked her levels about 3.5 weeks later, making sure that she's quite anemic, making sure that we are moving along. 3.5 weeks later, her ferritin comes back at 16, and her hemoglobin was up to 10. Her hematocrit was up to 32.5. Her MCV was normal now at 80. Normal is more like around 88, but she'd gotten to the normal category. And amazingly enough, no more shortness of breath. Heart rate's down into 72 beats per minute. She doesn't have any more of the chest pains. She's back at work full time. No issues, feeling like, should I drive my kids around or not? Am I going to faint? Am I dizziness? Literally, it's all gone. And she's still considered anemic. Her CBC still shows she's anemic, but all of her symptoms are gone. So we retract the cardiology referral because she still hadn't been able to get in there yet. Cardiologists are a little backed up these days because the problem wasn't her heart. The problem was her iron levels. And once we got the iron levels stabilized, man, all those cardiovascular symptoms and lung respiratory symptoms just went away. So then about 2.5 months later, we rechecked again, making sure things are going well, still feeling amazing, talking about, man, this is life so great. I'm back, and all my energy, all my vigor, all my vitality's back. So cool, because she's such a cool lady. And, she no longer was anemic. Her hemoglobin and hematocrit were up to, hemoglobin was 13, hematocrit was 39, MCV is 90. These are all just completely normal, ideal, where you want it to be, and completely symptom-free. And her ferritin was 20 now. And so the amazing thing is she's still got some iron storage to build up on, but she has 0 symptoms. She's back to exercising full time. She's back to being a mom full time, doing everything she needs to do on that front. She's back working full time. She has no symptom picture whatsoever, and the anemia is gone. I would say her ferritin level is still on the low end, and she needs to build it back up a little bit more, but she still is menstruating and all that. So it takes a little more time when you're a menstruating woman because you're losing blood every month. But isn't that amazing? She could have easily gotten iron transfusions. She could have get a little farther down if you wanted even blood transfusions, but just simply taking highly absorbable iron, being consistent with it, and boom, levels go up, and her iron deficiency is no longer present. And she could easily been, today, someone when checked her blood, she could easily been sent down the route of, she was going to the ER thinking, oh my goodness, I need to get imaging done. I need to get all these tests done for my heart, and we'll put her on birth control maybe because she's perimenopausal. So much stuff could have been done to her that was completely unnecessary if the iron level weren't checked, ferritin isn't checked, And we can do such simple things to make insane, drastic vigor and vitality opportunities for human beings. Simple measures. All right, so check out below. You can see the link to blood vitality, which is what I use in this patient's case. And if you are iron deficient, anemic, man, I'd love to hear your story, how you overcame it. If you haven't overcome it, man, well, let's get to it. And I'll talk to you guys and gals later.